Hey guys, Casey here from StartScreenPrintingNow.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own print or poster drying rack. Now typically if you're printing posters, you might have something like either a metal rack where you can lay the posters on there, let them air dry horizontally, or something like a clothesline where you hang them up vertically. Now this print drying rack I'm going to show you today is more like a clothesline but with a little twist. Now this project is seriously so easy and cheap. It only cost me about $15 in materials and should only take you a couple hours to create it. Not only that, the coolest part is that it's above me right now. Actually over there. Let's take a look at the supplies first. This first thing is a rope cleat and it attaches to the wall. I grabbed a couple of wooden dowels. And I also grabbed this flat, long wooden piece. This is a simple pulley that's typically used for a clothesline. There's a loop on top of it so I can attach it to my garage ceiling. This is a snap hook. It's also how I'll be attaching my print drying rack to the rope. Lots and lots of clothespins. They're just typical wooden ones. And I grabbed a box of nails. Now the type of nails I got were kind of specific. I'm going to be using these nails to attach my clothespins to my drying rack, so I need them to be thin enough to go through the little hole in the clothespin. They also have a large flat head so that the clothespin won't slide off the nail. Some nylon rope. And nuts. First I started sawing my wooden pieces in half so that they would be the size that I wanted my print drying rack to be. Then I could start hammering my clothespins into the wooden dowels. It's actually really important not to just start hammering as hard as you can because this wood will split if you hit it too hard. I also tried not to hammer the nail through the other side of the wood. I wanted to give a good amount of space in between the clothespins so that my prints would not be touching each other when I was hanging them up. I marked another piece of wood so that they would match. And I repeated adding nails to the rest of the dowels. When that was done, I could lay the pieces out and mock up how I wanted to put it together. I screwed the pieces together very slowly because I did not want to split the wood. When it was secured together, I drilled 4 holes, one in each corner. I'm going to string the nylon rope through these, and this is how it'll hang from the ceiling. Once all the clothespins were back on it, you could start to get the idea. I pulled the nylon rope through each hole in the corner. and I secured it by tying it to a nut so that the rope wouldn't pull through. I cut it so that each side would be connected with a length of rope. I actually had to melt the end of the rope a little bit just because the ends had gotten frayed when I cut them. I made sure the rope would reach the middle, and then I tied another nut to the other end. Now to do the same thing to the other side. Now I made sure the ropes would meet in the middle and that it was balanced on both sides. And the snap hook would hold them together. Next, it was time to attach the pulley to the ceiling using a utility hook that I failed to even mention before. Oh well. And it just kind of goes there like that. The rope cleat from earlier gets screwed into the wall. And I tried to really line up the rope cleat on the wall with the pulley on the ceiling. Now I can feed the rope through the pulley and attach it to the rope cleat. Cut it to just the right length, and tie the whole rack to the rope. I'll be able to raise and lower the drying rack so that it's out of the way when I don't need it anymore. When I'm using it, it just kind of hangs behind me and stays out of the way. Now that I've done this, one thing I might do differently is this whole cradle is a little small. I might make something a lot bigger and wider, something that can hold larger prints and a lot more prints. I would make it the exact same way, just bigger, really. It really wouldn't even be hard to make this whole part again. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. If you like this project, hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like that, hit subscribe. Also, I am on Patreon, If you want to help support the channel, hit the link in the description below. Every little bit helps, and it helps me create more screen printing videos for you guys. Alright guys, happy printing!